Good evening, everyone, especially you, Teacher Michael. My name is Neftali. I am a new student of Common Language courses. I am from Dominican Republic, but I am Asian. So tonight, I'm really happy to be among you. And I hope we're gonna spend a really good time. My point of view about the first question, I think, uh, so sorry. So to become a criminal, first of all, a criminal is someone that break the law. For example, if you are a murderer, you are a criminal. But unfortunately, many good ordinary people with good heart, become a criminal. So it's unfortunate this situation, but it's truth. For example, many facts cause that people become a criminal. For example, many children, when there was growing up, uh, some others abuse of them, and for that reason, many of them growing up with the motivation to take revenge. In other ones, other people that not tried, for example, adult become a criminal because bad things happen in their life, bad things happen with someone they really love, and they don't have I can't say that they don't have the capacity to forgive that person, because when we lost someone in a situation like that, it's really hurt. So I just want to not be- become a criminal. It's a kind of different. Like be a criminal, because many ordinary people, as I mentioned in my first comment, many other ordinary people become a criminal. So become a criminal, maybe it's caused for bad things, bad experience in life. In the other ones, be a criminal is, I mean, I'm not an expert, but in my point of view, be a criminal is someone that born with criminal gene and make criminal act in the all of the life. So it's all to Michael. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to talk about what I'm thinking about this subject.
Yes, congratulations, our beautiful lady, Miss Nextally. You did really good job, and I know it's not easy to give the first comment. Do you understand? It's a kind of tricky, but you really did it. I really congratulate you, my dear boy, Mr. Osilui. You get the microphone. We're so happy to have you. Just open it and try to spread your words, please, Mr. Osilui.
Oh my goodness, it's a pleasure for me to be here tonight. And every time I have opportunity to be here, words always not enough to express myself. You know what I'm saying? So I say hello to everybody, and it's a pleasure to be quick to enter into that question. I don't know if you can post it for me. Again, I don't know if I bother you. No.
Yeah, the question number one says, why do you think people become criminal? You get the mic now.
Okay, thank you so much, Teacher Michael. Why do why do you think people become criminal? Um, for me, first of all, I can say there are a lot of reasons why people can become a criminal. You know what I'm saying? There are a lot of reasons, and one of the reasons I can take people can become a criminal, especially if somebody hurts you or if somebody do you wrong, especially if you don't have capabilities to deal with that, if you don't have capabilities to support that, that's one of the reasons that can make you become a criminal. You understand? Because, for example, a okay, I was in Haiti where a lot of bad thing always happen. For example, if somebody like kill your son or your daughters, and then that son you was love him or love her so much, and then you just see somebody kill them up in front of you, and then you look at him, you know what I'm saying, in front of you, and while he's doing that, while he's killing him up, you have a gun in your hands. You know what I'm saying? So that you can shoot them if you want. You can like kill them guy too if you want. Well, I say one of the reasons that can make people become a criminal if somebody do you wrong, that can make you become a criminal. But to be honest, I don't think it's good to being a criminal. I don't encourage that. I don't support that. It is a very bad thing. But there are a lot of reasons that can make you become a criminal, especially if somebody hurts you. This is what I can say because I know everybody need to talk. Thank you, teacher Mike.
Congratulations. Yes, thank you. And thank you a million. We really thank and really congratulate you, our dear brother, Mr. Osili, for being here with us tonight. Not only being here, but for your English and your comment as well. Thank you. And thank you a million. It's going to be you, Mr. Ginaldo. You get the microphone. Please open it and try to talk, please.
I'm not an expert in that area, but from my perspective, the first thing I would say is that can make people become criminal or committed crime is substance abusive or substance abuse. I think there is different kind of drug that people use that can make them lose their control, and that can even ruin their life, and not only become a criminal, but even even like they can even kill themselves, because there is what we call overdose when you take too much in some substances, so that can make you like what we call overdose. You can do like that disease. So I think this is something that can happen to you. And also a lack of education access can make people like become criminal, because you know um as we are always mentioned, like the education is key to success, because it's just like a bridge that we have to cross in order to get um success in a way like honest. I think there is some country I usually take that kind of example between Haiti and Dominican Republic. The opportunity that people have in Dominican Republic, we don't have it over there. So there is a lack of education over here in Dominican Republic, because the people who live there, the who live here, the native, like Dominican, they don't really like school. So they usually make like money in a short term. So do some stuff quickly and get some money, so and spend it um here right away. So I think this is what we call a lack of education. So this can make people become criminal, because we already know that the world that we are living, it's all about money. So since you don't put yourself um in a certain way to get money, so you might be do something wrong. You might be become a criminal because of a lack of money, because the opportunity can appear, but you don't have the education to take advantage of it. So this can make you become a criminal. And also there is some country that confront with some situation like unemployment. which is the the situation of my country. So there is a lack of employment over there. So we don't really have um, sufficient opportunity and employment. So people, people think different. They do stuff differently. I think the way that I see things, there is different kind of people, and they think different than as me. So when we get in some situation, or when we get in trouble, so some people usually get different way get to get rid of trouble differently. And I think this could be one of the reasons that people become criminal, because when your country um there when you live in a place where there no employment, you're not working, and all the need is huge, and we don't have a lot of resources in order to respond to our needs. So I think this is something that could make people become criminal. As we can see the example in our country, lots of people getting in gang members, so they become criminal just because they get someone who just give them some money to destroy themselves, because that money they give it to them, they can even do what they really need with that money. Just stay in a place and waste that money. They can spend that money like to do business, to prepare tomorrow for their kid. So I think this is something that, as I mentioned earlier, that that is because of a problem of education also. But yeah, as I mentioned of that, and there is different factors. So people talking about crime situation, people talking about become criminal, and different perspective. It depends on the way that they understand it. But there is other way that people can become criminal, like um when you're trying to take like revenge for something that happened to someone, some members of family, someone that you really love. you know when you have someone that you really concerned about, so that people, when something happened to that person, so if you I'm not gonna say that if you are Christian, if you are that kind of people, it depends on, for me, someone who slap your mom or slap your brother in front of you and you're not react, for me it's like coward, it's given coward vibe. I think if you're not a coward, so you're not gonna accept it, that, oh, you might be see that moment, you cannot fight. But everyone, before Christianity, before a religion, so we are human being first. So we have emotion, we have feelings, we have all that kind of thing. And to become a criminal, so we have all that feelings in us. So I think, yeah, that could be one of the thing. And I think there is some country, people create condition to put order in that situation in order to become criminal. For example, if we can analyze like the situation in the US, most of the time the Occidental country always use people in a way that makes them become criminal in order to do bad thing for money, or make them betray their own country in order to get some money. I think it's like something that we can't really we can't even control it when it comes to crime rate. So as I already mentioned, people describe criminality from their own perspective, but there is anyone on earth that can come with a really definition, or come to our really explanation about crime, but that was my perspective about it. But I think we can just basically get criminality into three words. Like we have individual threats, we have environmental influence, because sometimes we got influenced by others. So you might have a friend, and it's really important the environment that you are growing up. It's really important for you, but I think in that case, your parents, your family is really important when it comes to the environment. When you are growing up in a bad environment, so your parents is really important. That's why I think if your parents is not really responsible or to you, you will get involved in some bad thing. I can say even unconsciously, because the people that you are surround yourself by can make you do some bad thing unconsciously, but you can do it just by yourself, to just I'm sorry, just by yourself, like, because it's a choice. Sometimes it's kind of a choice, so you might choose it. I think there is some people that choose to do something like wrong just because they want to. And in the US, there's some kind of people they call serial killer. So it's just people who kill for no reason. So I think this is my point about the first question. And thank you for giving me the opportunity to share my idea about it.
Yeah, so thank you. And thank you a million, our dear brother, Mr. Ginaldo. We're extremely happy to have you, and also with your wonderful comment. We really think and we really congratulate you. Congratulate you, my dear brother. So
Thank you so much. Good evening, everybody. My name is Elda, and thank you for choosing me because I haven't been a long time without participating in the club. So today it's opportunity for me to be there with us. Like I say, my name is Elda, and I am so happy to be there with us. My opinion about the question number one, I can say there are several factors that explain why someone becomes a criminal. We can say we can say things are difficult. Sometimes there are people choose behavior and can say no master for his life, be influenced by negligence. And also educational support on grow up with violence. Like of also economic hardships also causes poverty. Poverty which can lead to crime. And also I know today also people to fall into crime and addiction like alcohol and drugs. For example, I know sometimes many difficult. For example, it's common in my area where I am living. People have opportunity to go to school, but couldn't only because like really becomes a criminal. Sometimes they also fell into their own mistakes because they feel they are not placed to go to school. And only thing, they just see that they have to make to live in to be a world I can say a word we win a superstar. If I am a criminal, I am superstar. In my area, it's really something people like do this.
So thank you and
Thank you so much.
That's congratulations, our beautiful one, Miss Elda. You did really good job. We really thank you and really appreciate it. And if somebody really wants to participate, you gotta raise your hand, people, because we don't really have time and we have 7 questions. So now we're gonna keep moving with you, beautiful lady. It's going to be Miss Liz. Miss Liz, our beautiful one. You get the mic. Just open it. We're gonna go with you. And you, the other folks, keep raising your hand. Miss Liz, please.
Hi everyone, I'm Lisa. I'm from Haiti, but I grew up in Dominican Republic. So my opinion about the first question, why do you think people become criminals? Before, when I was a kid, I thought people become criminals for many reasons. Like some do it because they are poor, they have money to survive. In Haiti and also here in the Dominican Republic, there are many people who don't have jobs or enough money to feed their families. But honestly, now not all criminals do it because they are poor or have no other choices. Some people just do it because they like it or they should they just because they think it's an easy form to have money. For example, I have a classmate. There was this guy who used to sell phones all the time. He wasn't hungry or homeless. He even had a better phone than me. He has, I think it's the iPhone Pro Max or something like that, and I think he stole his phone. But he keeps stealing from others just because he likes the feeling. And sometimes I heard he say, "This is an easy form to have money, or it's faster than working." So yeah, some people commit crime just because they want it, not because they need. That's my opinion.
Interesting. I really congratulate you, Miss Liz, because you did a wonderful job. We really thank you and we really appreciate that because it's not only English. You talk like a grown-up person. We really appreciate that. Thank you and thank you a million. Mr. Austin, our dear brother, you get the microphone. Just open it and try to share your idea, please.
I think when you talk about criminal, you refer to criminology. And unfortunately, I wanna specialize with the branch of the law. I couldn't have opportunity. And tonight, when teacher Michael sent this topic, uh, I said I wanna share my thought about it. And not some people, those previous comments, they mention poverty, and not only poverty, for me, and as a Haitian people, um, if we, for example, we try to 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 add up the thing about Haiti, when you are a member of a gangster, it's easier, the easier thing to become a criminal, because they will send you, some operation, to kill people, to get money, to bring money. And if you don't bring money, they could kill you. And after that, um, politic, when the people, need power. When they need power, they they can kill people, become a criminal. Um, for example, if we talk about a dictator, they try to to maintain, they try to keep the on power. They they could do anything, to keep their power, because they want you want to lose it. It can afford it to keep a lot of people. If you, for example, about the ex, when the elderly government we have in Haiti, we have Duvalier. This kind of man kill a lot of people, the people, not the brainless people, the people were useful in our society, they try to keep, they try to kill them, they try to push them to travel, and after that, um, other reason, any people, anybody, can become criminal. For example, uh, if you if you love some movement and they try to tweet on you and you you get the proof they tweet on you, there's a reason you can kill it. You can kill it because you can control your own emotion. And I want to be sure, Teacher Michael, there's a lot of reason. I do appreciate each comment. You know, um, that's my that's my point of view, Teacher Michael. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, and thank you a million, our dear brother, Mr. Austin, for sharing your thoughts about this beautiful topic that you're discussing. So thank you, and thank you very much, my dear brother, Mr. Austin.
Connaissance, c'est celle bagay yo pa jam ka apprendre nan men yo, même si yo ta depote yo. Apprendre anglais tande, ou a sonje mte pale yo. My name is Steffi from Comwad Language Courses. Nan Comwad Language Courses, nou itilize pi bon méthode ki se méthode conversation. Nou pa focus sur word grammatical. Ça qui est important pour nous c'est écoute, compréhension et puis parler. Ça attend pour commencer. Nouvelle session, c'est moi ça. Pour encourager famille ou amis pour yo apprendre parler anglais tout. Pour plus d'informations, contactez nos numéros ça.
Life in America is beautiful, but it's more beautiful when you speak English well. I'm Yolanda from Comwad Language Courses. Comwad Language Courses, c'est une école online qui apprend nous parler anglais. Il fait live sur Zoom, ça qui veut dire qu'on apprend parler langue anglais à n'importe côté dans le monde là. So, soit besoin, c'est un appareil qui a Internet. Par exemple, un téléphone, une tablette ou bien un laptop qui sont aptes pour commencer. Nouveau session, c'est moi ça. Ou capable d'écrire un numéro ça qu'on soit besoin toute information que vous besoin. N'attendons nous toutes.